Well, the Grammys are known for over-the-top fashion, and last night's red carpet did not disappoint.
Well, here to break down the most talked about looks is Lori Bergamotto, style director at Good Housekeeping. Hi, Lori. I love when you're here.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Love being here, especially to talk about award show fashion with you guys.
And the Grammys,
and the
of all
Grammys
things.
too.
Right.
Let's talk about first the buzziest look that everyone's talking about. Of course, it's Lady Gaga, and this is a custom Marc Jacobs.
Yes. Okay, so this
And
is
a nod to David Bowie.
And a nod to
Yes.
David Bowie. And thank you for saying that, because I think the important thing here is to recognize the context.
Yes.
She's a performance artist. She was there to give a tribute. She was doing it sartorially. And I think a lot of people gave her flack. They're like, oh my God, she looks insane. But when you consider the context,
Yes.
I thought she nailed it. For me,
Yes.
that was a hit.
And for those shoes, which I heard were like 15 feet tall or something
God.
like that.
15 inches.
I was like, I don't think they were 15 feet.
She was towering.
She wasn't on stilts, but
She could have pulled that off too. But yeah, really tall heels.
Yeah, so that for me was a hit given the context.
Okay, let's move on to Taylor
Oh my God,
Swift.
those are huge.
I loved her look.
You loved her look.
I really
what did you
liked
think,
it.
Sarah?
I was on the fence about it. It didn't
Okay.
blow me away. I think she looked a little bit like a little Barbie doll.
Yeah, this was not my favorite for Taylor Swift, only because I feel like I expect so much from her.
Yeah.
This was Versace and it was great. I just feel like it looked a lot like what Emma Stone had done a few years ago.
Yeah.
From Cocoon. Like, it just was not my favorite thing. I feel like the opening was a little funny where it opened. You could just see she just did it right there for me.
I love the
Not my fave.
colors. I love
The
her
colors,
hair.
yes.
I did love the colors too.
Yeah.
Did you love her hair?
Yeah, I loved her hair. I thought it
Okay.
was very cute. All together.
All together.
All
Okay.
together, it was very
well,
cute.
Agree to disagree, Jackie.
Right.
But you know who I did love, who I think is next?
Selena Gomez.
Selena Gomez.
Yeah, see, I didn't like that.
Okay, so here's the
I
thing that I
did.
like about this. Selena Gomez is a very petite human being. I can relate to this because I am too.
Yes.
And when I saw that gown, I was like, you know, she really did a good job. See how high the skirt part of
Yes.
the gown
Yeah,
comes
yeah.
up and where the cutouts are hitting. I feel like this dress fit her beautifully. And let's be honest, this is her look.
And it made her legs look longer.
Exactly.
Not
And
next
this
to
is-
Taylor Swift.
Not next to Taylor Swift. Not in that shot.
You need those 15 feet platforms.
I know,
now.
the feet,
That,
definitely. No,
Jackie's
and
talking
Selena
about.
is a gorgeous girl. She looks
Yeah.
amazing, but at the Grammys, I just want something that's a little bit different.
Like
She
a little
looks
more
great.
fun,
A little
more
more
jazz.
fun. Like she's a young girl. What's she doing in that ball gown?
Okay,
see,
but
no,
I
I
like the
thought-
cutouts.
yeah, I
Like, I
liked
feel
it.
like the plunging V, which was a huge trend, the cutouts. I don't know. I was into it.
I liked that dress.
All
I
right,
did.
Chrissy
Yeah.
Teigen, who looked
Love.
beautiful.
Did you guys love this?
Yes, I did.
That's how you do maternity on
That
the red
is-
carpet,
I mean,
right?
all I said, when I saw that, I was like, I am so glad I'm not
And
pregnant right now,
white
because
is
I would
really
be so jealous.
bold when you're
When
pregnant.
Yes.
Well, when a supermodel is pregnant, listen.
all
But I
rules
just
go
thought
out
with
the
the
You can wear
cape.
cutouts and everything.
I feel like we're going to see every maternity retailer doing the cape,
Yeah,
because there's
love
something
that.
about the balance of the fabric in the back and the bump in the front
Yeah, yeah.
that just worked like a dream.
Yeah,
I
she
loved
looked
it.
fantastic. I love that she
Gorgeous.
did the little shimmy too and like
Oh,
readjust.
to move her-
And it was like so
lovable.
cute how
And
she
her
did
John
it.
They're so
Legend.
cute
Yeah.
together. He's a great accessory.
Yes, he is.
Agreed.
Yes, he is.
Yes.
Okay, so let's talk about Adele.
Okay, again, maybe Jackie and I might disagree on this. I liked Adele.
I
because-
loved this gown.
Yes, I
You
did
did?
too.
Okay, good.
Absolutely loved it.
I feel like Twitter goes nuts when Adele shows up because they're like, oh, she wears the same thing, da 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 da. But this Givenchy gown was actually a little bit of a departure for her.
Yeah.
With the cutouts on the shoulders,
Definitely.
the sparkle,
Her hair
Yeah.
framed it
She's actually
perfectly.
like in the best shape of her life.
Yeah.
Like, she's a little thinner and looks
I
amazing.
think that,
Loved
and
it.
she knows what works for her, which you have to know too.
And that is her signature. She's a class act, and I think that is from her voice down to her tippy toes.
Yeah.
Class act.
It
Yes,
works. It
agreed.
definitely
Yes.
works. Carrie Underwood. Let's see how we agree or disagree on this.
Okay, I loved this.
You did? Oh, God.
Okay, let me tell you why. I feel like this was a little bit different for Carrie Underwood. I usually feel like she's very Barbie, right?
Yeah.
And this I felt like was very sexy for her. It had
The
a bit of
hair you think is sexy?
I'm talking about the dress.
Okay,
Let's start
all
with the
right.
dress.
Yeah.
I did not love the hair. I did not love the whole together look.
Right.
But the dress, I loved on her, and I think this is going in a really good direction for her.
Yeah.
Because generally I see her in something that's like very bubblegum.
Yeah.
And this to me felt really
Her
sexy
performance
and sophisticated.
outfit, cool.
You loved?
Yeah,
loved that.
I loved the dress. I did not like the hair for that. Just my little 2 cents.
And let's just be clear, we all love Carrie Underwood.
Yes, she's
Okay,
amazing.
her. Listen, we're just
Yes.
talking fashion.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
might not like what we have on today. That's all right. All right, stick around. We'll continue our Grammy Awards red carpet recap a little later in the show.